Hey, this is Keith Everett, and in this video I want to go through fear and how to get rid of it. So in other words, you can't move forward if you're always scared of things. Whatever it is that's holding you back, fear of flying, fear of driving, fear of going into business, even fear of doing a video, these things can hold you back and you just don't move on. There's nothing good about sticking in your comfort zone, because everybody's got this comfort zone and they tend to stay in it because they're fearful of breaking out and doing new things. I mean, think about this for a moment. Think about your spouse. Supposing you just never asked her out or asked him out. Imagine how different your life would be. Imagine if you'd been fearful of flying and you'd never flown to another country, so you'd never seen these countries. Think about how different your life would be. And this is what goes on, right? We are fearful of things every day, and yet we still carry that fear around in our head, even though most of the time it's imaginary. Now, obviously, there are some things you should be fearful of. I wouldn't try and say to you, well, don't fear lions, just overcome your fear and go and stroke one, because you're going to end up losing your arm or your life. Walking down the middle of a highway or a motorway, that's something you should be fearful of. But we're often afraid of things which, it's not kind of a matter of life and death. If we do them, nothing terrible is going to happen to us, but we're just fearful of actually crossing that line and going ahead and doing them. And this is what holds us back. If you're afraid of going into a business and you're afraid of speculating, taking a chance, taking a leap of faith, your life's pretty much going to be the same. It's not going to change. Now, if you want to change your life, you have to get rid of those fears that reside in your head. I think the best analogy of fear I've ever heard is that fear and worry is the interest paid in advance on things that rarely happen. And that's really sums up fear, because most of it is imaginary, most of it holds us back, and most of it you can get rid of. So how do you get rid of fear? Well, I think you know what I'm going to say here, but in order to get rid of fear, you need to actually do the very thing that you're fearful of, because most of the things in life that we fear tend to be the things that we should be doing. In other words, if you fear standing in front of a camera like this, making a video, you should go ahead and do it, because that's holding you back. This holds back a lot of people online when they come into an online business, and they know that a lot of people react to videos nowadays. So they know that they should be making videos. They know that this is a great way to get people to interact with them and to see what they're about, but they don't do them because of this fear. They fear that the video is not going to turn out very well. They fear that people are going to laugh. Whereas in reality, just the fact that you've made a video, people will admire you. They do. But when you start, not every video is going to be great. You're going to need to practice, and you're going to need to make some videos. So you're going to need to step over that line first and actually take that leap of faith, make the video, and then just keep doing them until you become good at doing them. So how can we use that analogy, if you like, into everything in life? Well, think about it. If you're single and you want to get, a partner, you need to ask people out. You need to tell them that you want to go out with them. So if you're still single and you're lonely, the chances are you probably don't ask that many people out. It's a bit like when you go to a club and you never ask anybody to dance. You're just losing opportunities because you want to stay within your comfort zone and you don't want to get out of it, but you do want to get out of it, but you just can't get out of it. There's something in here that's saying to you, don't do it, because it's all going to go wrong. If you ask that girl out, she's going to say no. If you ask someone to dance, they're going to say no. But this is what life is about. You get rejection and then you just keep going until you don't get rejected anymore. And that's how you overcome fear. You actually do the very thing that you fear until it ceases to become a fear. And this is how I personally got over making, I was terrified of making videos when I first started. When I say terrified, I mean, I just would not get in front of a camera. However, I thought to myself, well, what's the big deal really? Because at the end of the day, if you just make a few videos and they're rubbish, you just basically get rid of them, okay? Which is how you want to view things. If you ask people out and they say no, just get good at asking people out. So if things are not going well for you now because of fear, overcome that fear by doing the very thing that it is that's holding you back. Because eventually you don't get good at being scared, you get good at the very thing that you were scared of. Does that make sense? So I hope this video has helped you, because that really is the way to overcome fear. Because you deserve better. You don't deserve to be hiding behind the bars of fear, if you like. You actually deserve to go out there and do it. And once you go out there and do it, you are freeing yourself. Because, as I said earlier, most of the things that we are fearful of are the very things you should be doing. So I hope this has helped, and click the link under the video, because we empower people to get rid of their fears, to go into an online business, for instance, to get themselves out there and to start to motivate themselves and also to motivate other people. So if that sounds something like you'd like to do, you'd like to join us, our team, just click the link under the video and come and join us. See what it's all about. Okay, so I hope this has helped. Please do share this video, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.